I mean, let's go to the NFC. Let's go to the NFC, and yeah, we can start with the Carolina Panthers. So Panthers, I didn't see much from the draft, to be quite honest with you. They didn't have that many picks, so it really wasn't much they could actually do. They did go out and get the kid a receiver, Bryce Young, a receiver. He's a little body boy. I'm really not sure what that's supposed to do. This defense is still poor at best. I don't want to be disrespectful. It's poor at best. The running game, we'll see. I'm not even sure who to run it. I don't know if it's still Hubbard Chubbard. I can never get to his name. Chuba Hubbard. I don't know if it's him or if they have somebody else back there running the ball. I gotta check it. Really see. I don't have them winning that many games, so I didn't really see the. I don't know. I didn't look at their roster. I guess it's not enough for me to go look at and say they're going to win a lot of games. I tell you that much. So let's see. Let's go check out. And Coach didn't even pull it up because I'm over here worried about these doggone tier groups. All right, let's pull up there we go. Carolina Panthers, you're first. So yeah, I really have them winning in the division. No, 2 games in the division. Bucks and I think Atlanta's gonna beat them twice. So yeah, I got them going 3-14. I don't really have Atlanta. They have a pretty rough schedule. They have New Orleans, but it's an away game in their division, which is why I gave them that loss. They got the Chargers, Raiders, Bengals. They might be able to beat the Raiders, but Raiders in week 3. You know what? Especially after seeing that Devontae Adams video, I get it. It was Jimmy Garoppolo, but it ain't like Aiden O'Connell was better than Jimmy. And oh yeah. So before I continue, I love football. Before I continue, my man Mike at work pointed me out to a couple videos that I was really excited about because of the way things were worded in the video. Now, it just could be talk or something could have been done. Did y'all see that video with Roger playing golf and a reporter asking him about Devontae Adams? Now, he had some information that he knew Rogers knew he knew, which is why he asked that question, which is why he got the response he got from Rogers, saying, how he can't wait to play with Devontae again. Now, look, you can take that in so many different ways. Again means in the future. That's always possible. How near future? Again, let's see. Where else can we take that again? Backyard ball. Maybe they, vacation come up, they can't wait to, link up and toss the ball around the backyard. Again, there's an again right there. There was no pause between his sentence that made him have to think about saying again or play a trick. No, he knew what he was saying. They're working. He ain't tampering. He wait to play with Devontae Adams. How's that tampering? That again can be taken in many ways. The Raiders haven't come out and said nothing. But it's ironic. As soon as Brees Hall, was it Brees Hall that they interviewed? Because it's the way he alluded to, Devontae Adams gonna get his, right? Or, as if like the minute he steps on this team, we know where the targets go. Now you can take that in any context you want. Is it truthful? Yeah. It's a number 1 wide receiver. If he goes to any of the 32 teams, a guy like Brees Hall would know that's what the targets go. I couldn't. How's that different? Now, y'all know Coach has been screaming Devontae Adams to the Jets since last year. That week 1 injury shut all that, period. It did. It did. When I tell you the Jets have a package for the Raiders, i.e., what is Antonio Pierce? He is a defensive-minded coach. That's correct. Raiders need picks. Raiders need to rebuild that defense. If you give up Devontae Adams, you still got Jacoby Myers. You're revamping. You starting over. I mean, like, y'all call that tampering what he did, but not one person said nothing about Josh Jacobs when he was literally telling Jacobs to come on, or telling Adams to come on home. But Rodgers is tampering. Y'all just don't want Devontae with the Jets. That's all. Just say it. You want to fraudly call somebody tampering when what the problem is you masses don't want to see Adams with the Jets. Well, how else you think they'll win a Super Bowl? Jets need a top tier wide receiver. They don't have that. You think Mike Williams is that? No. Mike Williams is the package that's about to go to the Raiders because the Raiders can most definitely use a Mike Williams for cheap. And they don't have to pay him. I ain't got to pay him no money. Nothing. So Mike Williams will be a perfect package. So I say Devontae Adams to the Jets could happen between week 1 and week 2, trade deadline. Somewhere in there. If it don't happen before preseason. Not possibilities. I mean, again, the Jets have a package to send over for Devontae Adams. Just know that before you all start saying, "No, it ain't gonna happen." No, I wouldn't do that. No matter what you would do. It matters in the NFL business what Mr. Rogers asked for and what the Jets have to give Mr. Rogers to get what he wants. That's what's important. That's what's factual about all of this. Okay, it did not happen last year because that would have been a waste. No way. You really want Zach Wilson throwing into Devontae Adams? Oh, but it would have been worse than the whole him getting massacred by Jimmy G. Yo, that video though, Jimmy, they aired you out on that video, bro. Netflix, y'all dirty, but man, I see where it's going. We're gonna have Netflix about to give so many people on their podcasts and live streams and analyst seats. We're gonna have a lot to talk. Yes, this because this Netflix they didn't hold back, did they? Did they? He said that Emma gonna get me killed out here. I ain't never been hit so many. He was deadly honest. No, he has never been hit that many times. If you're a wide receiver, your job ain't to get hit. Are you stupid? Who in your right mind told you in the job description of a wide receiver it's to get hit? Why do you think they get so mad? I mean, look at a corner who hit, and you think a wide receiver wants to get hit? They don't have the body frame for that, pimp. This is why they choose the position to run on the field all day and juke people so they don't get hit. The hell? It's basic science. Basic mental science. Like, I play here because I don't want this to happen. Why do you think people play linebacker? Because they love it. They feed off pain. Okay? Why do you think people play running back? They like getting hit. They like it. Receivers don't, bro. They don't like getting hit. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not mad at them. Like, that's not their job description. Their job description is to run really fast and catch a football in the air. That's their job description. To have good hands and fast feet. It is not in their job description to take beatings in the middle of the field. Sorry, it's not. So, for him to air out Jimmy like that, maybe some of you quarterbacks take note. Because y'all about to get aired out by Netflix. Sorry. That's just the way the dirty world works. All right, let's get back to business. So Adams to the Jets. Where are we at? Okay, so yeah. The Carolina Panthers, 3 wins out of this. Oh, where we at? Atlanta is a loss. Chicago. I think I'm gonna give them a win against the Raiders. I think I can do that because I'm not big on the Raiders right now. I know. Again, I'm not big on the Raiders right now. I'm not. I'm trying, but it's their schedule is just as tough as uh, these Carolina Panthers, and their team pretty much looks the same. But I think I can. I think in week 3, somehow Carolina is going to end up actually getting that win. So I'm actually going to go 4-13 for the Carolina Panthers. So I give them one more win. Atlanta's a loss. Chicago Bears is going to be a loss. Washington, that's going to be a loss. Denver is going to be a loss. Like, I think they're weaker than Denver, Washington, and Chicago. That's how I think the Panthers are that week. Win against New Orleans, the Giants, because I think the Giants that week, that the Panthers can actually beat them. And it's overseas, too. And they got a loss against Kansas City, Philly, Dallas, Arizona, Tampa Bay, and Atlanta. Like, it's ugly. It's an ugly schedule. I got them 0-8 on the road. That's how ugly this is. It's bad. They're going to have a rough season. I'm not sure what that means for the coach. I think he's second year. I gotta look at his current state because he could be new. I'm not even sure. I don't know what's going on in Carolina. They're like a dead city right now. Atlanta's got more life than Carolina right now just because they got Kirk. And why? Because they already have everything else. Kirk fills in the gap. Playoffs. That's simple. He's a seasoned quarterback. He knows how to win football games. He knows how to throw touchdowns to these specific targets that are literally riddled on his team. And yes, that includes Darnell Mooney. I've never seen me support Darnell Mooney as a forced target on a riddled offense like that. Yeah, I want me some Darnell Mooney. Flex, super flex, deep leagues, people. You need a Darnell Mooney. 10 plus points without a touchdown. Remember that. We're going to get to that later, though. That ain't for right now. That's for later. That's a little treat for later. Dogs don't win championships. Okay? Sleepers do. All right. So we got the Carolina Panthers going 4-13. If you guys have any rebuttal to that, let me know. Talk to Coach. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think the Carolina Panthers will do. I will definitely respond back and let you know. We will have these discussions, okay? Also, if you need to, you can follow me on TikTok. Coach is there on TikTok. Yes, I am. I think it's Coach Coombs 5, I believe is what it's called. So, like, if you miss these live streams, I do go back and do some edits, and I shorten up these videos by sections. So if you just want to just dive in directly to who you know, or we did this stream, but you want to dive in directly to the information that we discussed, they will be broken up in sections, and then reposted in smaller shorts on Instagram and YouTube. I mean, it's so Coach is trying to. I'm trying to be all over the place. All right, trying to be all over the place. All right, so next up, after the Carolina Panthers, let's go with the New Orleans Saints, shall we? Let's see, where is your tag?